first thing that we get to do.
It's the 2K Sports pregame show.
The NBA season is in high gear, and we are so glad to have you here with us on 2K Sports. I'm Ernie Johnson. My companions are Shaquille O'Neal and Kenny the Jet Smith. And our coverage tonight will be coming to you from Sacramento, where the Kings will be going up against the Cleveland Cavaliers. The Cavaliers come into this one after the win against the Raptors in Toronto. That game was a dominant performance. Always nice to win one going away, but it's just one game, and they'll be ready to go tonight. Got a couple of minutes here before tip-off. Let's talk about the best of the best. The category this time around, ball handling. Kenny, who's got the best handle?
The best handle in the league right now? Oh, easily. Kyrie Irving and Steph Curry.
Well,
I'm going Kyrie number one, Steph Curry number 1A. Because
that's my alarm,
I
Andy.
say this, Steph Curry has to use his handle to get his shot, but Kyrie uses it all the time to get everywhere on the floor.
It's Steph Curry, Jamal Crawford,
Ooh.
then Chris
Nice.
Paul,
Yes.
maybe a little Rondo, maybe Tony Parker, Derrick Rose, and my sleeper coming off the bench, Orlando, my neighbor, Elfrid Payton.
Kevin Harlan, take it away.
The starting lineup for the visiting Cleveland Cavaliers. At point guard, Matthew Dellavedova. At power forward, Kevin Love. At center, DeAndre Jordan. At the other forward position, LeBron James. At the other guard position, Freak. The head coach of the visiting team is Tyronn Lue. At power forward, 7 feet, number 20, Donatas Motiejunas. Starting at point guard, 6'0", number 7, Darren Collison. At forward, 6'8", from Connecticut, number 8, Rudy Gay. At the other guard position, 6 feet 1 inches, number 9, Rajon Rondo. And in the middle, 6'11", from Kentucky, number 15, DeMarcus Cousins. The head coach of your home team is George.
We are in Sacramento, California, home for the Kings in an interconference basketball game here. Happy holidays, everyone, from all of us at 2K Sports. And do we have a present for you today? This is Kevin Harlan. Joining me, Clark Kellogg, Greg Anthony, and courtside Doris Burke. Take a look at the Cavaliers. They're hoping they can carry over some of that momentum from their undefeated homestand.
It seems like it's all coming together, guys. The coaching staff has gotten through to the players. Everybody is buying in, and it's a wonderful thing when the entire roster is on the same page.
It sure is, Greg. I mean, you've been on teams like that where everything is running smoothly. You knew that was the potential of this team, but they're living up to it and performing at a remarkably high level.
All fueled up and ready to go. Brought to you by Gatorade. Let's check out who's on the floor. So on the floor for Cleveland, LeBron and Love are the talented pair at the forward position. Freak is out there with Matthew Dellavedova. And it's Jordan in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. Here's Freak, following the basket by DeMarcus Cousins. Jordan the screen, pocket 6. And Love has it in the corner. And it's off from three-point range. Here's Sacramento. This game coming after a loss against the Jazz.
And you know what? A shame that either team had to lose that game because you had to be proud of the way they battled in it.
Yeah, I suppose that's right, but it still was heartbreaking. I mean, you hate to lose in OT, no matter how hard you played. You want to come out on top if you're going to play those extra minutes.
And the dunk by Jordan.
You know, he almost pulled the trigger on that possession, but recognized that there was a better option. That's what we mean by playing for your teammates.
First quarter of play with about a minute and a half gone. And Cousins kicks to Collison. Screen by Cousins. To the inside. And it's going to be 2 free throws. Drew contact on the shot.
And you don't ever want to get into the habit of letting the offense get to the rim.
Yeah, I couldn't agree with you more. I mean, that's the message they were sending with that foul. Nothing easy inside.
The Kings shooting their first shots from the stripe in this game.
Okay, gentlemen, 2 shots. 2 shots.
And the first one drops. Eunice drops both of them. Here's LeBron. He's coming off a 10-point game against Toronto.
And also his assist total tells you about the job he did of keeping his head up and keeping his teammates involved.
Now here's Jordan. LeBron drives in, 6 to shoot, and the ball travels out of bounds. It was last touched by Gay.
And you know what, just a little too much heat on that pass for him to come up with the steal.
Yeah, I agree. I mean, that was going to be a tough catch for either one of them.
Cleveland needs to get a shot off here. Dellavedova, that's good.
Matthew Dellavedova.
Rondo with it. 20 points for him last game against Utah.
And don't forget about his playmaking in that game either. I mean, he did a great job of attacking the D and creating opportunities for both himself and his teammates.
Now here's Rondo. Gay right side. Sacramento again missing.
Major defensive lapse right there. I mean, he's not a player you can leave open for a jump shot. You've got to stay attached to him. They're lucky he couldn't punish them for it.
Really crisp, intelligent passing to make that basket possible.
Outside Rondo. They set the pick. Right wing. Cousins inside. He's against Jordan. Cousins, no good. Clark, this offense has really been clicking.
No doubt about it, giving the defense all kinds of trouble.
And they know it, guys. They're playing right now with the kind of energy that is hard to deal with. Now, that's how you pick up second chance points. Stay active and be ready as soon as the shot goes up.
Outside Rondo, up top, Eunice unloads from 13. Cousins missing again. The Cavaliers leading by 4. LeBron outside. Freak sets a screen for James. And fouled hard that time. He'll get to the line and shoot 2. It's going to be on Rudy Gay. The Cavaliers shooting their first free throws of the game on this trip to the line.
And as a team, really just middle of the pack in terms of their percentage from the line at about 76.
You know, the numbers from the line, guys, are close to where they were last year. But just a tad worse, so not too bad.
Catching up on the changes for Sacramento. Kufis checked in for Cousins. Caspi comes in for Eunice. And Thomas subbed in for Rudy Gay. Channing Fries checked in for Cleveland. Smith comes in for Kevin Love. And both free throws good for LeBron. And here in the first quarter, with a little over 3.5 minutes played, Clark, they've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a little bit of cottonmouth here. Dry spell for sure.
It's stolen by Smith. Now the pass to LeBron. Up and in, off to an efficient start. 2 for 3 from the field.
Yeah, strong move to the basket there. Nice power to get that up and in.
They set the pick. And here's Rondo. He's been patient so far. Nothing yet on the scoreboard. And it's Kufus missing.
Hey, they got the shot they wanted off of that pick, but it just doesn't fall.
Yeah, it didn't go down, but you'll take that shot every single time, Greg. That's good offense. It seems that every pass they make is leading to a score here. I mean, that's just exquisite ball movement.
And that's because the ball is looking for the best shot, and it's really paid off for them during the run.
All right, Sacramento, please welcome to the court America's best dance crew, your Sacramento Kings dance team.
Back over the last month, Kevin, let's check out how Cleveland stacked up. First in shooting percentage, first in three-point shooting, and they're also ranked number 1 the ball. Not many turnovers. They value possessions like no other.
You said it all right there. The hottest shooting team in the league, and that tells you not only are they shooting it well, but they're also focused on creating terrific opportunities for one another.
Chris Anderson is checked in for Cleveland. Pass to Collison. That one falls, coming off of Thomas's feet.
Another nice bucket down low. They've really been able to work the ball into the post effectively so far.
Yeah, and I think we're going to see them operating a lot of their offense from the interior today.
Now, here's Fry. Over to the left wing. Freak. Nailed from three-point land. Freak's got 7 points in the game.
Timely passing leads to assists, and that's been the recipe for success.
Everybody on the same page, completely in sync, tremendous communication and awareness.
Here's Collison. He's coming off a 13-point game against Utah. The rebound by Anderson. Cleveland leading by 11, and a wide-open look for Freak. Off target with his 3.
Well, they're fortunate. The defense was taking a big chance leaving him that wide open behind the arc.
Rondo drives in. Misses the layup.
Usually if he gets to the rim, he's converting it into points. But the defense stood tall there.
Here's Freak. And Cleveland again with the bucket.
This is as good as it gets for a first quarter in terms of shooting the basketball.
Greg, you're exactly right. I mean, everything seems to be dropping. Impressive scoring here.
Here's Collison. And they're going to count the bucket and send him to the line. It could be a three-point play.
Hard to get that one off with the size difference there. That makes it a tough individual matchup for him, especially down low.
Well, took on the big guys going in there and challenging them like he did. But, boy, that was a nice job.
The Kings shooting their 3rd free throw attempt of the game.
This season, in general, has not been kind to them at the free throw line. Only about 71%.
And, Kevin, it's something they've been working very hard to correct and to change. I mean, they know how important it is to fix that inability at the free throw line.
Got it. Nice one there from Dellavedova. And after just 1 quarter of play, a double-digit differential on the scoreboard. Cleveland ahead. They lead by 13. Live from Sacramento, you're watching 2K Sports.
Check it out.
All right, Sacramento, please welcome to the court America's
And welcome back. It's been all one-sided so far through the first quarter as our second quarter gets underway. And guys, the Cavaliers enjoying a nice lead here.
not sure you can play any better offensively.
Very few bumps in the road so far. It's been an easy ride for him.
The Kings trail by 13. Rajon Rondo is out there with Rudy Gay. Then it's Thomas. Then there's Cauley Stein. And it's Cousins in at the center, locking down the middle. That's the 5 to begin the second quarter for the Kings. Now here's Cousins. He had an 18-point outing in their last game against Utah.
And he also chipped in with a couple blocks in that game. Just a hint at the impact he had on the defensive side.
Smith, no luck.
Well, I tell you what, that's too good a look to pass up there. Even though it didn't go, that's one you got to take.
Now let's send it to Doris from the sideline.
Well, Kev, Freak in the last matchup against the Raptors was simply terrific. He finished with 36 points, and he was just about on target from everywhere, hitting from deep as well as sinking his free throws. He left his imprint on the game as he took over, seemingly doing whatever he wanted to do. Can he do it again, Kevin?
Great job, Doris. Thank you, guys. It's going to be very interesting to see if he can stay in a role like that tonight.
Yeah, I mean, sometimes those hot streaks can last for days, and I'm sure they'll be feeding him the basketball, hoping he's still got that mojo working.
Well, they ought to. I mean, when you got a thoroughbred like him, I think you got to ride him for as long as he'll carry you.
Monty Eunice is checked in for Cauley Stein. Just over a minute gone here in the second quarter. And here's Rondo. He hasn't scored yet. That, I'm sure, will change. Five on the clock. Monty Eunice, no luck.
And that's the way you want to defend. Nice job there.
Always important to have that good interior defense.
LeBron against Gay. Monty Eunice with the steal. Outside Thomas. Gay against Love. Gay passes to Monty Eunice. Thomas kicks to Monty Eunice. And he was fouled in the act of shooting. Chance here now for a three-point play.
Well, we've seen that movie a few times, haven't we? An easy bucket in the paint.
Well, listen.
Donatas Motiejunas.
They've really got to pick up that interior defense.
Shooting just one.
And what do you guys think so far about the offensive approach for the Cavaliers?
And so far, these guys have done a fantastic job finding the opening man and getting some easy baskets.
You know, it also hasn't taken them long to make their mark in the paint. I mean, they're doing a lot of their scoring from in there.
And that one misses. The Cavaliers leading by 11. Here's Freak. Yes, and it's LeBron picking up the assist. And that's now 11 points for Freak.
You know, one aspect of their play today that's really been tight and far superior is their passing.
And that kind of flow can be elusive, but the great offenses have it, and that's just what they've shown here tonight.
Some of the great passing small forwards in the NBA on your screen right now. These are the assist leaders at that position in the past month. LeBron James second.
The passes we've seen make from the wing, just outstanding, truly gifted distributors.
I tell you what, you could put the isolated cam on these guys and you would notice how flawlessly they execute those entry passes. They create so many easy baskets in the low post because of how on time and on target those feeds are.
And Smith with a clear path to the hoop, throws down the breakaway jam.
Well, there you go. One team operating on all cylinders at either end, steals, fast break buckets, and the other team scrambling to find its game.
Great point. I mean, that aggression has allowed them to just create a lot of havoc, and boy, are they taking advantage.
Here's Cousins, following the score by Cleveland. Dishes to Gay. A second chance effort. Can't hit. Great D that time from James.
And that'll increase their rebound advantage. They've definitely been winning that battle on the boards.
You know what? No rebounds, no rings, and they've controlled the boards, and that's what's given them control of this game.
Here's Rondo, following the basket by Freak. Rondo dishes to Cousins. And it's good, coming on the assist by Rajon Rondo. Rondo's got his third assist on the night. The Cavaliers leading by 15. They set the pick. Smith with it. Gay picks him up defensively. Here's Freak. Another three for Cleveland.
Playing smart offensively in the first half, no doubt about it.
Yeah, the numbers support it. I mean, they're shooting the much better percentage from the field so far.
Rondo drives in. That's in, and he found his range with that one. Now 1 for 2.
He's one of the best in the league at that. Even with just a tiny sliver, he always seems to find a way to get it up and in.
All right, Sacramento, please welcome to the court America's best dance crew, your Sacramento Kings dance team.
Check out LeBron James. He's been in good form here the last few weeks, averaging about 7 points, 7 assists, and 3 rebounds. And with his ability to put the ball in the bucket, he has to be your primary focus defensively.
Defenses plan to stop him, but very few succeed. That's why he's the team's leading scorer.
Here's what Sacramento's going with right now. Kufis checked in for Cousins, and it's Collison in for Rudy Gay. And then for Cleveland, Fry comes in for Kevin Love. And it's Matthew Dellavedova in for Smith. Here's Collison. Lays it in off the breakaway. Collison's got his third basket of the night. Closing in on 4 minutes played here in the second quarter. Freak sets a screen for James. Off the pick. Oh, and that one had the right spin on it, and it is good. LeBron's got 8 points.
You know, the defense has got to do a much better job of fighting over those screens.
And Greg, especially when the ball is in his hands. I mean, come on now. You know he doesn't miss too many open looks like that.
Now here's Moniunas. Looking at his numbers, he averages a bit over 9 points a game. 6 to shoot. Collison the pass to Moniunas. The shot's good. Collison making the play. He's got 6.
The offense really coming around here in the second.
It's about rhythm, Clark. They're up above 50% now for the game, and you'll take that on any night. And defensively, there's still some work, though. They're going to have to shore up.
Here's LeBron. 8 points for him. Dellavedova from outside, and another 3 for Cleveland.
And don't be surprised if we see a lot more of that to come. I mean, when he gets going like this, it is not easy to slow him down.
Now here's Rondo. They look to him for part of their offensive attack. Right now, he averages nearly 12 points a game. And he gets it to go. Rondo's got his second basket of the game. Here's James. 55 seconds left to play in the first half. To the paint, out to the right wing. Dellavedova from outside. Good for the 5th time in 5 shots. He remains perfect.
That's far too good a look to give them from behind the arc.
3 of their last 5 makes come from beyond the arc. The defense has to react quicker.
Here is Caspi, looking for his first basket still in this one. Collison, no good.
Just a solid performance on the interior. The rebounding has been off the charts.
Yeah, you look across the board, it's actually sizing up, shaping up to be a great game. I mean, strong performances throughout, and they've really been strong on the glass. He's played an important role in their offense today, guys. Without him, they may not be in the lead.
Shoots the 3. No good on the buzzer beater. So as we conclude the first half, so far fairly one-sided. Cavaliers ahead, running away with this one. And time now to go courtside as we send you over to Doris Burke from the sideline. Doris?
Certainly good numbers from you shooting the ball in the first half. What has been your approach on offense?
I'm just trying to let the game come to me. But I'm trying to force it on offense. Good things happen. And that's why I've had success here.
Slow and steady wins the race, Kevin.
All right, Doris, thank you. And time now for the halftime break with the third quarter soon to follow here on 2K Sports.
Hey guys, we've really taken the life out of this crowd, but I still want to talk to you for a minute. At the offensive end of the floor, it's been a very intelligent display. We're hitting our shots because we're only taking smart shots, and that's the way we want to do it. We did take advantage of their turnovers, I'll say that, and that was big for us. When they made a mistake and tried to give us points, we didn't let the chance slip by. Well, we talk about tempo a lot, and this time I'll bet you like what you hear. I'm giving you the green light. As fast a pace as you want to play this half is fine by me. All right, guys, let's get out there and play a good second half.
Ladies and gentlemen.
And as we begin the second half, first half wasn't even close, guys, and we'll see if there is a comeback on our hands or more of the same as we get the third quarter started.
Just a fantastic game for Freak. 18 points, and he's got 2 baskets from out in three-point land.
And I'm sure they'd like to get a few more of those out of him.
The Kings trail by 20, so on the floor for Cleveland. LeBron and Love are the talented pair at the forward position. Matthew Dellavedova is out there with Freak, and it's Jordan in at center. Cousins, no good. Cleveland's gone to three-point range 7 times tonight, knocked down 5 of them. Freak, and it's good. Assisting on the play was Dellavedova. Dellavedova's got 3 assists now in this one.
feeling it. No doubt about it. He's definitely feeling it right now, shooting a terrific percentage from the field.
Jordan with the screen on Rondo. Love right side. Again, the Cavaliers score.
And the lead continues to increase. They are just playing flawless basketball at both ends.
Greg, I can't identify an area where this team has underperformed. I mean, they've been 5-star in every category.
And so it's Cleveland with it. Darren Collison missing from long range, and he gets it to go.
Yeah, the chemistry has been terrific. Really impressed with their offensive execution.
You know, the defense, Greg, has really been kept off balance because of the outstanding passes. 4 straight field goals have been made off an assist.
Now here's Rondo, and he gets it to go. And that's now 9 points for Collison.
The defense has not been able to keep the ball out of the paint at that end of the floor.
And I'd be interested to know just how many of these attempts have come from inside of 5 feet.
That would be 4 in a row for them now as they have come racing out of the gate to start this second half.
Clark, some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, they need a basket just to regain some momentum here, Kevin.
They can't guard us on the perimeter. Spread the floor, isolate up top. Spacing, fellas. Spacing.
Let's get some information from the 2K leaderboard. In about the last 10 games in the NBA, during that span, these teams have the most second-chance points in the league. Number 1, the Kings.
I mean, you love their aggressiveness, not settling for one shot offensively, but really running down those loose boards and converting for extra points.
And the Kings making a change here. Thomas is checked in. Then for the Cavaliers, Anderson, he's checked in for DeAndre Jordan. And Smith subbed in for James. Screen by Cousins. Rondo kicks to Cousins. And we're just around 2 minutes into the final half of play now. Again, the miss by the Kings. For Cleveland, they've gone 4 for 4 from the field since the halftime break. Terrific start to the third quarter. The feed now to Love. And the rejection by Cousins. Clock at 6. And stolen by Thomas. And oh, here we go with Thomas. Nobody back. Good. 11 points for Collison.
And he's really shot the ball well, but it hasn't been contagious.
Here's Dellavedova. He's covered by Rondo. Dellavedova dishes to Anderson. 4 on the clock. Lots of room. And Preet gets it to go on the assist by Anderson. And that's now 24 points for Freak. The Kings have gone 2 of 5 shooting here in the third quarter. Screen by Cousins. Rondo passes to Cousins. And there's the whistle. Fouled hard on the shot. He'll go to the line.
That's his second personal foul.
The Kings shooting their 5th and 6th free throws of the game.
DeMarcus Cousins at the line for 2.
That free throw, no good. Cauley Stein, he's checked in for Rajon Rondo. And Cleveland also making a change. Martin's checked in for Matthew Dellavedova. Good on the second free throw. Now here is Martin. He hasn't scored yet. That I'm sure will change. They set the pick. Anderson kicks to Freak. Top of the key. No luck. So the Kings will take it the other way. This game against Cleveland is the first time they've met this season.
Yeah, really a rare treat for the fans. The only time they'll get to see this matchup all season.
Interconference action here. 2 games in all between these two teams. It'll be fun to watch. Pretty much all of their buckets coming from inside the paint now.
That's right. 5 of their last 6 makes were on the interior. They've established their inside presence.
And the call is going to be, yes, it is, an illegal screen.
Yeah, but in the first half, he was just purely flawless as a ball securer. But that certainly hasn't been the case here in the second half.
Kufis checked in for Sacramento. And Cleveland with a change here, too. Price checked in. Now here's Collison. He's got 13. He kicks it to Kufis. And once again off the mark by Sacramento.
They've shown some strength in the paint today. Their work on the boards has been impressive.
Guys, that's putting it mildly. I mean, they've been absolutely dominant.
Here is Collison following the basket by Freak. They set the screen. Collison with it. Out defended by Freak. Martin against Gay. Just 5 to shoot. Cauley Stein with the screen for Gay. And that one's good.
Very well executed pick to give him all kinds of space to get that one off.
Freak kicks to Love. And stolen by Cauley Stein. Pass to Collison. And the rejection by Smith. The drive by Gay. Good on the shot. Gay's got 4 points now in the quarter.
That is really poor defensive awareness. I mean, he's one guy you don't want to give any space to. You've got to stay attached and connected.
Ladies and gentlemen, your Kings Dance Team.
He's checked in for Sacramento. Caspi comes in for Thomas. Then for the Cavaliers, DeAndre Jordan's checked in for Love. And James subbed in for Freak. Here's LeBron. 10 points for him. Outside Jordan. LeBron with a screen on Collison. Martin dishes to Fry.
Kings foul call. Quincy Acey. That's his first personal foul.
And a chance to catch up on some numbers here. Scoring breakdown for the Cavaliers.
They keep piling up the assists, and they haven't cooled off at all.
They've been firing on all cylinders in the transition game, too. I mean, they've really run the break well.
Take a break. 2 shots.
The first one falls. And so he's able to get 1 of 2. Kings have gone to even 5 of 10 on shot attempts in the third. There's the screen. Collison kicks to Acey. And James pulls it down. Cleveland leading by 22.
Move the ball.
dishes it to Fry. Smith against Gay. And another miss by Cleveland.
Well, I think he had all the space he needed. He just couldn't find the bottom of the net.
Now Collison, 13 points in the game. Down low. Fades and shoots. Shot is off. And at the end of the third quarter, a huge lead in this one may already have been decided. Cavaliers ahead, opening up a huge gap. Live from Sacramento, you're watching 2K Sports. Welcome back as we get ready to start the fourth quarter. Not exactly a nail-biter here, but you never know. Cleveland's gone to three-point range 7 times tonight, knocked down 5 of them. Caspi is out there with Quincy Ace. And there's Collison, and it's Rajon Rondo, and it's Cousins in at the 5. Home in the paint. So that's the 5 in the game for Sacramento. 5 to shoot. Here's the screen. Here's Dellavedova, and he gets the shot to fall after coming off the pick. Dellavedova's got the first field goal of the fourth quarter here for the Cavs. Now here's Rondo. He's guarded closely. Collison with the screen for Rondo. Here's AC. Lets it go with a 3. It's rebounded by Cleveland. Jordan's got 6 rebounds in the game.
Physically, there's no doubt they've been the stronger team. That plus 10 rebound advantage tells you all you need to know.
Yeah, not to mention what it says on the scoreboard. They're really pushing them around. Straight bully ball.
Now here is Smith. Anderson kicks to Smith. And it's off the back rim, no good.
And he rushed that one, no doubt about it. The D out of position, you could see the frustration on his face.
There's a screen. Collison, the pass to Ace. And that one's good.
Room service delivery right there, fellas. Wonderful entry feed.
The Cavaliers leading by 22. Kicks it to Dellavedova. Passes it to Smith. Cleveland moving it around. And here's LeBron outside. And slam dunk by Jordan.
And putting in the work on the boards, and it's paying off with chances like that.
And Gia, he does put in the work. You're right. It's why he's on the finishing end of one putback slam after another.
Well, his effort has never been a question mark. He is an incredibly self-motivated player.
Rondo dishes to Cousins. Anderson with the block. And that's out of bounds. Sacramento will retain possession. Sacramento making some changes. Monty Eunice is checked in for Quincy Ace. And it's Lance Thomas in for Caspi. Love's checked in for the Cavaliers. Freak comes in for Smith. Just 3 to shoot. And for 3, Collison. Knocked loose. Out of bounds. Cleveland will take possession.
Cavaliers ball.
Just under 2.5 minutes gone here in the final quarter. They set the pick. Dellavedova kicks to Freak. And a miss there on the triple.
The defense better watch out. They better be alert because this guy can make threes, as we saw in the first half.
Thomas sets a screen for Monty Eunice. There's a screen by Monty Eunice. Rondo passes to Monty Eunice. Shot clock at 5. Here's Rondo. Got a piece of it. Here's Freak. The second chance effort. It's deflected. And it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Monty Eunice. So for Cleveland, their last game, a win against the Raptors. In the corner, it's James. That drops, and it comes off an assist from Dellavedova. 12 points for LeBron.
And really, it looks like he may just try to take this thing over on his own and really build that lead up.
A drive by Collison. And so it looks like the Kings will retain possession here. And Cleveland making a change here. Fourth quarter of play, and over 3.5 minutes have gone by. Thomas dishes to Cauley-Stein. 6 on the shot clock. Young's shot is off. The Cavaliers have gone 3 of 8 here in the fourth quarter. And Freak gets it to go on the assist from Kevin Martin. Freak's got 10 points here in the second half. Here's Smits. Feeds to Young. Thomas kicks to Young. No good, and they can't put an end to this drought. Cleveland's gotten off to an 0-for-2 start from downtown here in the fourth quarter. Great open look there. And that's now 30 points for Freak.
And he has just been in a flow offensively. Terrific game. He has been the X factor.
They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Sure could, Kev. I mean, too many empty trips. They need some points.
Here's Smits. So he gets the whistle. Contact on the way up, and 2 shots coming up.
That's his first personal foul. At the line for your Kings, Smits. At the line for 2.
First free throw is good. Chris Anderson is checked in for Cleveland. And good on the second, so he makes them both. For Cleveland, they've gone 5 of 10, 50% from the field. Freak with it.
Move the ball and sticking too much.
Sherman, he's guarded by Thomas. Out to the right wing, clock at 4, and that one's good. Freak.
And as we head to the final buzzer here, a crushing blowout, big-time dominance, and this will go in the record books as a gaudy win for the Cavaliers.
Clark, look at their number of assists.
Well, they minimized the one-on-one situations, Kevin. They got the ball moving, and it found the open guy.
Great ball movement, you're right. And so the hard work and effort paying off tonight, putting another win in the books. That'll be win number 27.
And it always feels good to get that first win in the season series. Going head-to-head twice this year, this will put them up 1-0 so far against the Kings.
I mean, when you look at the stats, you'll see just how dominant a game this was for Freak. It was the kind of game for him that all scorers dream of, where the basket seemed as wide as a barrel.
2 shots.
And he knocks down the first one. He's off on the second.
Boy, he'd sure like to have that miss back. Hard to chip away at a lead when you're leaving freebies at the line.
And this is someone that can really hurt you from long range. He did that to a degree in the first half, and he's doing it now.
Here's AC. Thomas passes to Young. Again, the miss by the Kings.
Most of the time, that shot will go down. Boy, the defenders have to make sure they tag him.
Here's Martin, and there's a whistle. He was going up for a layup, and while it looked like there was some contact, I wasn't sure they were going to call it a foul shot or not, but sure enough they have. So he'll head to the free throw line. Free throw good, Martin. Sacramento with the ball. Here's Smits. Soft touch off the glass.
Huge hole in the defense that possession. He didn't waste any time cutting through it.
Clark, and they can just let the clock run out here.
No argument with that W.
2 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. Now here's Freak. He's covered closely. Down to 5 on the shot clock. And so it's Cleveland taking care of business in this one. To come into an opponent's building and dominate the way they did tonight says, I think, Greg, an awful lot about this team.
I guess they don't need home cooking to feel at home. I mean, Kevin, just a masterful performance all the way around.
And now we'll send it down to Doris Burke, who's standing by courtside.
Thanks, Kevin. LeBron, what have you discovered defensively that enabled you to win this ball game?
I mean, well, they broke us down still off the bounce. We want to do a better job of trying to keep our chest in front of them, but we did a really good job of contesting their shots, and it allowed us to get on the boards and get rebounds.
Perhaps not perfect, LeBron, but certainly good enough. Thank you so much. Kev, over to you.
All right, Doris, thank you. And that about wraps it up for Clark, Greg, and Doris, and the rest of our terrific crew. This is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for watching. And now to our good friend Ernie Johnson, who is standing by in the studio.
The 2K Sports postgame show.
Thank you, Kevin. And now we have the opportunity to present our Jordan Player of the Game, Freak.
He flat out dominated. I mean, you see the kind of plays he was making all over the court. This is the game, no matter who they put on him, he wasn't going to be denied. His offensive power was in full effect.
When Freak puts it all together, it's no contest to who the best player on the court is. He was outstanding tonight. His feel and understanding of the game were on display.
And that brings us to the end of our broadcast for this evening. For Kenny Smith, Shaquille O'Neal, Kevin Harlan, and our illustrious 2K Sports crew, this is Ernie Johnson saying good night, and we'll see you again soon, but not soon enough.